And so my life began. Junior lobby boy in training under the strict command of Monsieur Gustave H. Many of the hotel's most valued and distinguished guests came for him.
I love you.
I love you.
The Grand Budapest Hotel, the new comedy drama directed by Wes Anderson, tells the story of a famous East European concierge who teams up with a bellhop to prove his innocence after he's framed for murder. We spoke with Anderson and members of his cast, Willem Dafoe, Tony Revolori, Edward Norton, and Jeff Goldblum.
Who are you?
I'm Zero, sir. The new lobby boy.
Zero, you say?
Yes, sir.
Well, I've never heard of you, never laid eyes on you. Who hired you?
You know, he's a very innocent young boy who doesn't know much, although having hardships in his past. He's fantastically brilliant, and he just has this quality about him that makes him so likable.
Tell him Jopling says, come home.
I'm a henchman. I work for Adrian Brody, who is trying to get what he thinks his rightful part of a will that's being contested.
Something's missing. I don't know what it contains. I don't know what it represents. I don't know what it is. But there are traces and shadows of it everywhere.
I'm a lawyer for this family. The hub of this story, Tilda Swinton is the matriarch. And there's, she's wonderful, but there's poison afoot in this family. And we come to a point where my character, who's doing some legal work in these events, realizes the extent to which it has become bad.
I knew there was something fishy. We never got the cause of death. She's been murdered. And you think I did it.
The experience of Eastern Europe that we tried to create in our story comes from my own travel around that part of the world, but before that, it comes from books and movies. So I feel like we're in that mixture of people inventing these places who haven't lived them and taking inspirations from literature and films and making new stories that come out of those.
There's a humorous tweak to it, but in part also that's, I think, Wes's way of saying, look, you know, the old remnants of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, it was a melange of lots of different sorts of people, but rather than deal with it literally, we're going to deal with it figuratively and let people just be their own unique selves in it.
I think he balanced it all so well. It's amazing the way he just built this whole entire world with the costumes, the people, and everything.